Okay, so I have a pretty new dump trailer. First thing I did is I added this Badlands winch controller so I can remote control this thing up and down from inside the cab, wherever. And then I learned that either this fuse that's in here or the fuse that's on your truck on the charge circuit, if you dump with the trailer connector plugged in, it'll blow those fuses almost every single time. Luckily mine was just the one in here, and I got some new fuses for it. I was watching somebody else's video, and what they did is, instead of unplugging it and plugging it in every time, they got one of these relays. JD1914 12 volt 40 amp. It's got contacts that are normally open, contacts that are normally closed. So I got the ones that I wired the normally closed ones in line with my fuse going to the truck. So this has power here, it's wired into here. All this has power all the time. No, this only has power when I run the dump controls. So when I run the dump controls, it'll energize the relay, it'll kick this circuit open, so it's not hooked to my truck anymore and it won't pop the fuse. So as soon as I go up, it'll kick that open. As soon as I go down, it'll kick it open. Whenever this motor's running, the charge circuit to the truck will be open, and as soon as I let off, it's charging again. So you can charge it as much as you can without having to unplug the controller. So you just have a negative lead to the relay. You have a exciter wire to the relay, so when you hit the remote button, it activates this solenoid to run the pump, and it also activates that solenoid to open that circuit. This other one, you could put a light on here, or a little LED or something, so you'd know that it was opening, but I tested it, so it's working. So what I did is I just plugged into the fuse side. So right now, this side of the fuse goes to here. So it goes to this one, sorry. It goes to this one down here, which is always hot. This one, when that's activated, it triggers the solenoid to activate the motor. So I got negative, and then I opened up the charge circuit, wired one side in to the relay, one side out to the relay, and then the yellow wire for the exciter of the relay. So one side of the relay is just a positive, but it just happens to be on the solenoid down here. The other side, and that's on the blue, the other side is on the black, which goes to the fuse, which goes to the front of the truck. So this right here is hot all the time, but when that 20 amp fuse goes in there, so if you watch that, when I hit the dump controllers, so that disconnects the truck charge system from this thing. Otherwise you'll blow up fuses all the time. So now I don't even, if I have the doors open or something on working on the same property, I don't even have to get out of the truck. I can just back in, dump it, drive off, and lower it all from the cab. Thanks for watching.